The National Electrical Code, or NEC, defines a permanently installed swimming pool as a swimming pool designed and constructed to be a permanent addition to a property. This pool may be installed either partially or completely above or below ground level. Determining whether a pool is permanent depends on several factors, as the NEC itself does not specify precise criteria. However, factors to consider include whether the pool is permanently anchored or fixed in place, whether the pool has permanent plumbing and electrical connections, and whether the pool is intended to remain on the property for an extended period. Let's consider above-ground pools. An above-ground pool can be considered permanent if it meets certain conditions. Firstly, it is permanently anchored in place, such as with concrete footings or other permanent supports. Secondly, it has permanent plumbing and electrical connections that are not easily removed. Thirdly, it is intended to remain on the property for an extended period. Considering a 52-inch by 24-foot above-ground pool that can be removed, determining whether it's considered a permanent pool requires further evaluation. Key factors include the installation method. Is the pool anchored in place permanently, or can it be removed easily? Also important are the plumbing and electrical connections. Are these connections permanent, or can they be easily disconnected? The intended purpose is also a consideration. Is the pool intended to be a permanent addition to the property, or is it intended for temporary or occasional use? If the pool is installed on a permanent foundation, has permanent plumbing and electrical connections, and is intended to remain on the property for an extended period, then it could be considered a permanent pool. As such, it would be subject to the NEC requirements for swimming pools. However, if the pool is not permanently anchored, has temporary plumbing and electrical connections, and is intended for seasonal or occasional use, then it may not be considered a permanent pool. Therefore, it may not be subject to the same requirements.